Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we're going to learn how to create items in mundane.com for Facebook lead ads. So my objective is that whenever a new lead is generated with the help of Facebook lead ads, automatically an item should be created in my mundane.com account. For that, we need to create an automation between Facebook lead ad and mundane.com with the help of Pabbly Connect. Pabbly Connect's automation runs on two principles, that is, trigger and action. In this process, my trigger application is going to be Facebook lead ads and my action application is going to be mundane.com. If you want to learn how to do this automation, then let me take you all to my screen. In this video, we're going to learn how to add mundane.com items for Facebook lead ads. So my objective is that whenever a new lead is generated with the help of Facebook lead ads, automatically an item should be created in my mundane.com account. For that, what we have to do is we have to create an automation between Facebook lead ads and mundane.com with the help of Pabbly Connect. So on the screen, you can see the website of Pabbly Connect, that is pabbly.com/connect. After browsing this website, we need to sign in to our Pabbly Connect account. But if you're a new user, you can sign up for free and get 100 free tasks every month. So as I'm an existing user, I'm going to sign into my Pabbly Connect account. Then you can see the All Pabbly Apps window in front of you, in which you can see the 5 functions of Pabbly, from which we are going to select Pabbly Connect by clicking on Access Now. Then on a new tab, you can see the Pabbly Connect dashboard is going to open. To start an automation process, we need to create a workflow. For that, we have to click on the top right corner button that is right over here that says Create Workflow. Then a new dialog box is going to appear in front of you. It is asking for us to give a name to our workflow. So I'm going to give a name to my workflow as Create mundane.com item for Facebook lead ads. So this is the name that I want to give to my workflow. You can give a name to your workflow according to your requirement. After that, it is asking for us to select a folder. On the left side of my screen, you can see I've created multiple folders in my Pabbly Connect account, from which I'm going to select a specific folder in which I want to save this workflow in. For that, we have to click on this drop down arrow that is right over here. So these are the folders that I've created in my Pabbly Connect account. I'm going to save this workflow in Facebook lead ads automation folder, as I want to save this workflow in this folder. After that, we have to click on create in order to create a workflow. A workflow is created in the name of Create mundane.com item for Facebook lead ads, and there are two windows in front of you. One says trigger, another says action. Trigger and action are the two most important steps of our automation process because our process depends on these two concepts. Over here in the trigger says when this happens and action says do this. That means our action is a response towards our trigger. In an automation process, there can be only one trigger step but multiple action steps. Firstly, we're going to set up a trigger step. For that, we have to click on this arrow right over here. It is asking for us to choose our trigger application. As in the introduction, I've already told you that a trigger application is going to be Facebook lead ads. So I'm going to select my trigger application as Facebook lead ads. After that, it is asking for us to select our trigger event, and our trigger event is going to be new lead instant. We have selected our trigger event as new lead instant so that every time a new lead is generated with the help of Facebook lead ads, automatically and instantly, Pabbly Connect is going to capture the response of that lead. After that, we're going to click on Connect in order to connect Facebook lead ads with Pabbly Connect. Then a new window is going to appear in front of you, on which I'm going to click on Add New Connection. But if you have an existing connection, you can choose this option. After that, we have to click on Connect with Facebook lead ads. As you can see that we have successfully authorized Facebook lead ads with Pabbly Connect. As you can see, firstly it is asking for the page. So for my business promotion, I have created a page in my Facebook account in the name of InnovaTech, as the name of my business is InnovaTech. And with the help of this page, I will be running my Facebook lead ads. So over here in the place of this page, I'm going to select it as InnovaTech. So I'm going to select it. And after that, it is asking for us to select a lead gen form. So I have created a lead gen form for my business in the name of lead ads form. So over here, what I'm going to do is in the place of lead gen form, I'm going to select it as lead ads form. If you want to learn how to create your own lead gen form, then you can check out our YouTube channel. After that, I'm going to click on Save and Send Test Request. As over here, after clicking on Save and Send Test Request, you can see it is saying waiting for webhook response. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to generate a test lead, so that I'm going to check whether Pabbly Connect is going to capture the response of that test lead or not. For that, I'm going to open the lead ads testing tool. As you can see, this is the lead ads testing tool, and with the help of this tool, we are going to generate a test lead. Firstly, it is asking for us to select a page. So for the page, I'm going to select it as InnovaTech, and for the form, I'm going to select it as lead ads form. After selecting the page in the form, I'm going to click on preview form. So this is the form that I've created, and it is asking for the first name, last name, email and the phone number. So we're going to fill in all the details. Firstly, for the first name, I'm going to write it as dummy, for the last name as user123, for the email as dummyuser123@pabblytudes.com. After that, lastly, for the phone number, I'm going to write in a dummy mobile number. After filling all the details, I'm going to click on next and then on submit to submit the form. As over here you can see it says your test lead has been sent. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to open my Pabbly Connect account and I'm going to check whether Pabbly Connect has captured the response of the lead that we have generated with the help of lead ads testing tool or not. For that I'm going to open my Pabbly Connect account. I'm going to scroll down and yes, as you can see over here, a response is captured in our Pabbly Connect. And in the response for the first name it says dummy, last name as user123, email as dummyuser123@pabblytudes.com, for the phone number a dummy mobile number and all the other details. So this means that we successfully connected Facebook lead ads with Pabbly Connect. And as we want that whenever a lead is generated, an item should be added in my monday.com account. So over here we are going to set up our action step and our action application is going to be monday.com. So I'm going to select my action application as monday.com. After that it is asking for us to select our action event and our action event is going to be create item. Because we want that whenever a lead is generated with the help of Facebook lead ads, automatically an item should be created in my monday.com account. That's why we selected our action event as create item. After that I'm going to click on connect in order to connect monday.com with Pabbly Connect. Then a new window is going to appear in front of you on which I'm going to click on add new connection. But if you have an existing connection, you can choose this option. Now it is asking for the token right over here. We have to follow the steps which is given in this help desk right over here to have the access of this token so we can connect monday.com with Pabbly Connect. So we are going to find this token from. For that we have to open our monday.com account. As you can see, this is my monday.com account and we want the token to connect Pabbly Connect with monday.com. For that what we have to do is we have to click on this profile button right over here. Under the heading of account, administration is mentioned. We are going to open this. After that, on the left side of my screen, you can see there are multiple options from which we are going to select connections right over here. Then over here it says automation connections and API. We are going to select API right over here. And over here you can see a personal API token is mentioned. We are going to copy this API from here. And we are going to paste this API in Pabbly Connect account, that is right over here. After that, we are going to click on save. And as you can see that we successfully connected monday.com with Pabbly Connect. Firstly, it is asking for the board ID. So in my monday.com account, if I'm going to take you back, I have created a board in the name of new leads and this is the board ID right over here. So in my Pabbly Connect right over here, for the board ID, I'm going to select it as new leads. And next it is asking for the group name. So over here under the board ID, you can see a group is created in the name of Facebook leads and I want that whenever a lead is generated with the help of Facebook lead ads, automatically an item should be added under this group. For that what we have to do is we have to go back and for the group name we are going to select it as Facebook leads. After that it is asking for the item name. So what should be the name of the item? What I'm going to do is I'm going to map the data for this field right over here. Mapping means inserting data from the previous step. So we are going to insert the data from a previous trigger step. For that we have to click right over here. As you can see, this is the previous step of this automation process. You have to click on this arrow right over here. And as you can see right over here, this is the response that was captured in our previous trigger step right over here. As it is asking for the item name, so I'm going to map the data for the item name. And the data that I'm going to map is the form ID that is mentioned right over here. You can enter the data or map the data according to your requirement in this field. As I want whenever an item is added, automatically the form ID of the lead that is generated should be in the place of item name. And as I mapped the data right over here, the data has become dynamic. That means every time a new response is going to be captured in our previous step, automatically the data right over here will be updated. After that, we're going to fill in the details for all these fields. Firstly, it is asking for the name. We're going to map the data again. Click right over here. As you can see, this is the previous step. Click on this arrow. As you want the data for the name, I'm going to map the data for the name. Firstly, for the first name, space, and then the last name. After that, it is asking for the first name. We are going to map the data again. Click right over here. Click on this arrow right over here. We're going to map the data for the first name. Next, it is asking for the last name. We're going to map the data again. Click right over here. Click on this arrow right over here. Map the data for the last name. Then it is asking for the email label. I'm going to skip this part right now. It is asking for the email address right over here. We're going to map the data again. Click right over here. Click on this arrow right over here. We're going to map the data for the email. Next, it is asking for the phone number. I'm going to map the data again. Click right over here. Click on this arrow right over here. As it is asking the data for the phone number, I'm going to map the data for the phone number. It is asking for the country code. As I don't require this field, I'm going to skip this part. As I've completed filling all the details and mapping the data has now become dynamic. That means every time a new response is going to be captured in a previous step, automatically the data right over here will be updated according to the new response. After filling all the details, I'm going to click on Save and Send Test Request. And as you can see right over here, response is received, and over here it says data create item ID as this right over here. So this means that we successfully created an item in our monday.com account. So now to check whether an item is created in my monday.com account, I'm going to open my monday.com account. And yes, over here under the group of Facebook leads, an item is created right over here. As you can see, for the item over here, the item ID that we have mentioned, for the first name as dummy, for the last name as user123, email as dummyuser123@pabblytuts.com, for the phone number, dummy mobile number. So this means that we successfully created an automation between Facebook lead ads and monday.com with the help of Pabbly Connect. But now for all of you guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to generate another lead with the help of Facebook lead ads, and I'm going to check whether a new item is added in my monday.com account or not. For that, I'm going to open the lead ads testing tool. As we're going to generate the test lead with the help of this tool, over here it says you can create one lead per form. You'll need to delete an existing lead in order to create a new one. So as I've already created a lead with the help of this form, what I'm going to do is I have to delete the existing lead, because if you're not going to do that, you will not be able to generate another lead with the help of this form, because you can only create one lead per form. For deleting the lead, we have to click on delete lead right over here. As you can see over here, it says your lead has been deleted. After that, we're going to refresh the page. After deleting the lead and refreshing the page, it is asking for us to select a page. So for the page, I'm going to select it as InnovaTech. And for the form, I'm going to select it as Lead Ads form. After that, I'm going to click on Preview Form. So as you can see, this is the form that I've created. It is asking for the first name, last name, email and the phone number. I'm going to fill in all the details. As you can see that I've filled in all the details. For the first name as test, last name as account256, email as testaccount256@pabblytuts.com. For the phone number, a dummy mobile number. After filling all the details, I'm going to click on next and then on submit to submit the form. As you can see that over here it says your test lead has been sent. So now I'm going to open my monday.com account and I'm going to check whether a new item is created in my account or not. For that, I'm going to open my monday.com account. And yes, as you can see over here, a new item is created in my monday.com account. Over here for the item ID, the ID that is right over here. For the first name as test, last name as account256, email as testaccount256@pabblytuts.com. For the phone number, a dummy mobile number. So this means that we fully created an automation between Facebook lead ads and monday.com with the help of Pabbly Connect. So now to sum up till now what we have done, I'm a business owner and in order to promote my business, I'm using Facebook lead ads. What I wanted was that whenever a new lead is generated with the help of Facebook lead ads, automatically an item should be created in my monday.com account. For that, we have created an automation between Facebook lead ads and monday.com with the help of Pabbly Connect. And in this video, I've already told you that this is how we create an automation between Facebook lead ads and monday.com. If you like this video, please subscribe to our channel, hit on the like button, comment down below if you have any questions or doubts. So not just with these applications, you can automate more applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. If you have any doubt, you can send us email on support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can ask us queries on forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any questions regarding the Pabbly Connect pricing, you can check out this link. If you like this video, please subscribe to our channel.